ENB, when it comes to compatibility with some of the larger weather and landscape overhauls, you're likely to face a number of problems getting them to play nice together, coupled with the impact ENB has on your frames per second, and you may find that your best bet is to remove ENB entirely. Let's start by opening up our game directory. For those following the complete guide, you can use your modding hub folder to get to it. Alternatively, it's under Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Skyrim Special Edition. We want to delete the following from our game directory: the ENB cache folder, the ENB series folder. You can select these, right-click and delete. The D3D11 DLL extension and the D3D compiler DLL. Right-click and delete. You will also have an ENB local ini file and an ENB series ini file. You can delete these too. When installing ENB initially, it is always important to back up your Skyrim ini files along with your saved games if you wish to preserve them, to avoid any potential corruption should you choose to remove ENB later. Now, for those who followed the complete guide, you will have a backup copy of your Skyrim default and preferences ini files in your modding hub folder. If you don't have a backup, you won't be able to restore these. This may or may not be a problem for your modded build, and unfortunately, you won't know it until you do. You can replace the Skyrim default and preferences ini files in the game directory with the ones from your pre-ENB backup folder in your modding hub. With that complete, you can open Mod Organizer 2. In Mod Organizer 2, you will need to find ENB helper in your mod list. Right-click and select Remove Mod. Now, any mods you have installed that focus on ENB, for example, optimized ENB light meshes, right-click and select Remove Mod. Now, here's where people often make a mistake. You may look through your mod list and assume you've removed everything, but it's easy to forget that many mods will have options to provide support or patches for ENB in their presets. If you leave these options installed, it's likely to cause some issues with your build. For the mods covered in the complete guide series, we have installed ELFX fixes, which doesn't appear to have any relevance to ENB, but if you were to reinstall it, you'll see otherwise. Right-click on ELFX fixes and select Reinstall Mod. The faux mod will appear on screen. Last time this was installed, we selected the option for ENB meshes. However, now we want to ensure this is not selected. Complete the installation, click Replace, and sort our plugins. Make sure you launch Skyrim through SKSE on MO2 each time you play, and remember that it is always best to start a new game of Skyrim after making changes to your mod build, especially when removing mods, as it can have an unpredictable impact on your game's integrity. An idea for future: why not add ENB support in the name of any mods that have it, to keep track of it should you choose to uninstall ENB at some point. Perfect time for a brew.